Imagine a stagnant pond, still on the surface, but churning with deep mud underneath. This reflects the mind that seeks silence while harboring many unaddressed hidden desires. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, amidst the chaos of war, Arjuna confronts his dilemmas. Krishna, the divine charioteer, watches as the prince struggles with heavy, crushing personal attachment. The warrior prince finds himself paralyzed by the weight of expectation and internal grief. He seeks a path of peace, yet his heart remains tethered to worldly things. Krishna observes this struggle and begins to teach the eternal science of the soul. He explains that the body is but an instrument for the higher divine consciousness. The master warns against the trap of practicing virtue for the eyes of others. He who restrains his organs of action but thinks of sense objects is deluded. This person is known as a hypocrite, playing a role that hides inner darkness. The Sanskrit word for this act of deception is the word called mithyakara today. It is a performance of holiness that lacks the fire of true inner purity. Sitting in forced stillness while the mind chases money is not the true way. Repression is not renunciation. It is simply burying the weeds instead of removing them. Understand the deep significance of this verse. The mind must be purified, not shackled. Arjuna needs to see that the external posture means nothing without the inner shift. We often mistake the quietness of the body for the quietness of the soul. The senses are like wild horses. They cannot be tamed by simply closing eyes. They must be guided by the intellect, which is the charioteer of our lives. When you focus your mind on objects, you are building a cage for yourself. Mithyakara is the subtle poison that keeps the seeker trapped in the cycle forever. It is a mask that we wear to feel superior to our own base desires. But the divine Lord Krishna sees through every single layer of this human deception. He wants Arjuna to realize that truth is the only foundation for spiritual life. The battle is not just on the field, but within the chambers of thought. When we dwell on things we desire, we are essentially walking the wrong path. To suppress the body is easy, but to master the mind is the challenge. Renunciation is not about what you leave behind, but what you carry within you. Let go of the external act and focus on the integrity of your intent. When the mind is still, the senses naturally stop their chaotic pursuit of objects. Be the witness of your thoughts, not the one who follows them into darkness. Genuine transformation happens when the inward heart aligns with the outward physical life. The hypocrisy ends when you stop trying to convince the world of your holiness. Focus on the truth that resides deep in the silence of your true nature. Integrate this wisdom by being honest with yourself about your own hidden deep desires. Modern psychology teaches that what we resist often grows stronger in the dark places. Acknowledge the urge, observe it without judgment, and let it pass like a cloud. The hypocrite builds a wall, but the sage opens the gate to the light. Practice awareness in every moment of your daily life, not just during your prayers. The battle of Kurukshetra is happening right now, within the depths of your mind. Choose the path of truth, even when it is difficult and requires great courage. Let Krishna be your charioteer as you navigate the turbulent currents of your mind. May you find the strength to drop the mask and embrace your true self. Rest in the eternal wisdom of the Gita and find your peace within today.